we have been carefully studying the positions that we would like to take in terms of the Spratlys and the South China Sea. And we believe that, as you will agree, and as Madam Chair has expressed in the past, that we do not have a strong military, and we do have to deal with many of these issues of potential conflict in a diplomatic manner. And in the case of the South China Sea, we have come up with a posture which is consistent with international law. For example, if I may be allowed to give you a specifics here, the good senator previously had mentioned that the reed bank and how are we going to protect our interest in the reed bank. The senator also mentioned that we have the UNCLOS that we must have full knowledge of. Since I assumed the position of Foreign Secretary, we have, for your information, Mr. Senator, we filed 3 protests in relation to what has happened in the reed bank, into what has happened in terms of China's declaration on sovereignty in the South China Sea. We have filed a protest against their position on the 9-dash, which is to claim sovereignty over all of the South China Sea. We have filed a protest in terms of their engagement of the vessel that was doing a seismic survey in the reed bank. And we have taken a position, for example, in the reed bank. Our position is very clear, and it stands in accordance with international law. China has said that the reed bank is part of their claim to what they call Nansha, Nansha being the Spratlys. And what they're doing there is they're saying that from their islets which they have occupied in the Spratlys, their projection of 200 nautical miles as an extension of their possessions of certain areas in the Spratlys would encompass the reed bank. And we're saying no, the reed bank is within 85 nautical miles of the continental shelf of Palawan, and that therefore is ours. Their projection of 200 nautical miles from the Spratlys, we are invalidating that on the basis of UNCLOS, which says that if you're projecting from an islet which is not able to support inhabitants, human inhabitation, you therefore are limited to only a projection of 12 nautical miles. Ergo, the 12 nautical miles does not reach the reed bank. And so the President is clearly saying, and this is on the basis of our suggestion, that what is ours, and what is disputed are those areas which we would consider joint development and exploration on. And this is a clear position that we've established with China. It is fully supported by the principles of UNCLOS.
As a final note, since the Secretary focused on the South China Sea, although I mentioned the Taiwan Straits, the Korean Peninsula, I view with alarm the recent reports that this other power has further garrisoned and provided more physical facilities in many reefs and places there, like, well, there's the old issue about Mischief Reef, there is the Quarteron Reef, there is the Fiery Cross Reef, and so many other reefs that eventually they might be using in arguing that they can project their exclusive economic zone from those places which they can claim to be inhabited and can support habitation. May I know what the department is doing about this? Especially with respect to the places that I mentioned.
Yes, thank you for the question, Mr. Senator, and I'm glad you asked the question.
Congressman po,
Mr. Congressman.
sa 2013, hindi po Senate ang bala kong puntahan.
We have great aspirations for you, Mr. Congressman. We have actually if you've been following the news, as I know you have, there have been reports that there have been intrusions and the planting of posts in various islets by the Chinese. This is what is alleged in the reports. We are in the process of checking with the military to ascertain the veracity of this, and to the extent that we have been able to receive factual information, this week alone we have actually summoned already an official of the Chinese embassy to explain to us what exactly is going on the basis of our observations. That, of course, is our first step, and we will wait for their explanation, and we will wait for further intelligence as to what has happened there to enable us to hold them accountable for what we see there that should not be happening there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary, Madam Chairman. Thank you very much.
I beg the indulgence of my distinguished colleagues in pointing out that our hearing is scheduled from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It is now almost 11 o'clock. The chair will recognize one more interpellation, and thereafter we hope that we can proceed to the 21 ambassadors and to the 28 senior officers of the DFA who are also scheduled and who are all present here except those who are at their posts abroad. We shall adopt a summary procedure for these groups after we finish with the Secretary of Foreign